There are ways that you can take vacation. You don't have to work all the time to be able to continue to make that money. So what's up, y'all? It is your girl, Sarah from Sarah's Styles here. I made over $1,100 while on vacation for 2 days away. I didn't ship for 2 days, but I continued to make sales. And in today's video, I am going to show you how I continue to make those sales, what the split out was between Poshmark and eBay, and then I'll show you some highlights of the actual items that sold. So let's get into it. All right, so I sell on Poshmark and on eBay, and I did not take time off. I didn't go in vacation mode, and here's exactly what I did to continue to make these sales while I was on vacation. So we left on Monday. I shipped on a Monday, and then we were gone Tuesday and Wednesday. I came home and shipped Thursday. So I was gone for 2 days. On Poshmark, you have up to 3 days before they even send you a reminder to ship, and then you have 10 days to ship before they actually even cancel the item. So on Poshmark, I do nothing. Honestly, sometimes I will message them and say, hey, I'm gonna ship a few days late, but I was on vacation. I didn't do anything work related. And so Poshmark, I did nothing. eBay, you have two options on eBay. You can either they have a new feature that you can set time away. And so it still allows you to have sales, but then people know that you're away and your handling time is going to be different. I choose to go in and just bulk edit everything and changed my handling every single day. This is essentially, I think, what time away is going to do. I've never used time away and it makes me a little nervous because I've never used it, but I also like to go in a few days ahead of time and change my handling, because if you accept a best offer, they don't have to pay right away. And so I want to change my handling time a few days ahead. So if that offer is accepted and then they don't pay until I'm on vacation, I don't still have that 1 day handling time. I now have the handling time for my time away. I was a little nervous to see, I thought maybe this would make my sales go down because I changed it to 3-day handling, but my sales were consistent, and I'm going to show you how I know that and that I hit my March goals. I am fully aware that you guys are probably seeing this video in May, probably. It takes me a little bit of time to look at my data, to make a video, to upload it, and to edit it, but I still think that this is very valid information regardless of when you are seeing it. All right, so this is my March data. This is the sales and trends dashboard. For those of you who are new to my channel, the link to purchase or more information is down below. In March, I was 1% below my goal of $9,000, working less than 20 hours a week, and also taking a vacation. This goal is based off of the simulator, and the simulator takes your information, your sell-through rates, your average sale prices, and you can, up here you can see, sorry, my mouse is, there we go. Up here you can see, you can set the goal to whatever you want. You can make $200 and pay your car payment, or you can set it to $1 million, and it'll look at your historical data and tell you down here in this chart exactly what you need to do to get there. And this is what guides my business, how I make strategic decisions. All right, so the split out. I sold 38 items in the time period that I was gone on eBay, and I sold 8 on Poshmark. I'd also like to note that while we were gone on spring break was when the stimulus passed and started going into people's bank accounts. So I think that definitely impacted why I was making more sales. So this split out is consistent with my March totals in general. You can see in this chart up here that my eBay definitely is the big hitter for me. Down here, my Poshmark is. I will link a video as to kind of why that is in the end. So before I show you guys some of the highlights from those items that sold for me on vacation, if you guys want to learn how to make money reselling, this channel is dedicated to showing you how to do this for you. It's not telling you what is working for me. It is showing you how to look at those numbers so that you can make the decisions and make the money that you want to make. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. If this is something that you would like to learn more about, let's look at some of the items that actually sold. I'm not going to share all 40 items for the sake of time. I don't want to talk about them for that long. And I don't know that you guys want to watch all 40 items. So, I mean, drop a note down below if you guys do want to see every single item in these videos. I picked some of the highlights items that I'm excited to talk about. All right, so Hudson jeans, these sold. You can see I have a sale on these. I almost always have a sale running. This is what I like about eBay, and I use my data analytics to see what my average days on hand is, but I have a sale if I've had it for longer. If it's higher than my average days on hand for these categories, it's not selling. Chances of it selling, you know, the longer that I have it are getting less and less, and so the longer I've had it, the bigger sale that I have. 15% off means that I've probably had it a month or two, and so I kind of put a sale on it. So these jeans sold for me. Keep in mind, you guys are looking at this in March, or you are likely watching this in May. This are sold from March, so you know, a little bit more of the spring winter type stuff. This Nike is definitely one of my top performing brands, and how I know what my top performing brands for March of 2021 were. The top 20 brands that made me the most gross revenue. You can see down here is Nike. 15% sell-through rate, so that's on par with my average sell-through rate. Sell-through rate is how many items you have sold out of how many items that you have for sale. 15% of the 60 items, the 60 Nike that I have for sale, are selling 30 for an average sale price of $35. Nike is up there for me as one of my top brands. This is kind of interesting because I listed it and I don't counter a ton because I would rather just take the money. You know, very rarely am I like, oh, it's worth a couple more dollars. But this I listed, and within the first 2 or 3 days, I had multiple offers for like $12. And so when $15, when something like that happens, I am usually like, okay, you know, a lot of people are offering this. I think I will get that person that's going to offer a little bit more. And within a week or two, I had a $20 offer listed at $25, and I said, okay, that's more reasonable than that $12 offer. If I had a $12 offer and it was, you know, had been listed for a year, then I probably would have taken it. Coach is one of my top performing brands as well. I know that from that chart that we looked at a minute ago. $56. This is from the thrift store. This is actually an item that was returned to me and then it sold again. So if you guys are scared of doing returns on eBay, don't be. They're going to sell again. If someone bought it one time, it's going to sell again. Rag & Bone, these are new with tags, so no surprise here that Rag & Bone sold that high, new with tags. I do thrift stores and liquidation pallets. Columbia, again, new with tags. Columbia is typically one of my top performing brands. I'm in Colorado, so I see it pretty often. When I buy it from the thrift store, it's typically going to be jackets and boots because they're going to sell a little bit higher. This was from a liquidation pallet, so it is new with tags, so it did sell a little bit higher as well. True Religion, I brought this one in not because it's a sexy thing to show you. A $13 sale price on True Religion. It saved 65%, which means that I have likely had it for a while. If you see this save 65%, it is essentially my liquidation. I'm trying to get rid of older inventory. True Religion used to be these really hot ticket jeans, and I'm noticing more and more they're not really selling. I think certain styles and certain embellishments are probably selling, but True Religion in and of itself is not something that I'm really picking up anymore because it sold for $13. Here you go. Here's another Nike. This was a best offer accepted, but it sold pretty quickly within a couple weeks, and it sold for a reasonable best offer. Rails is also new with tags. This sold. So you can see 15% off means that I've probably had it for like a month or two, and I'm kind of just trying to get a little bit more exposure on it. This was a jumpsuit. Here's Coach again. You guys know Coach. If you watch my channel, you know Coach is always one of my top brands. Everlane, I don't find this as often, and I don't find this often, and I typically haven't picked it up historically in the past, but I thought I would try it, and it did sell for a best offer of $35. This was another one that I got within a day or two of listing it. I got very low ball offers, but I got multiple offers, and so it told me, hey, people are out there looking for it, wait and you will get that right offer. And within the next week or two, I think I had them listed at maybe $45, $50, $45, $40 to $50, $45, between $40 and $50 I probably had them listed at. So a $35 price was a reasonable offer. Nike, here you go again, new with tags. These are, if you haven't noticed, this one and the one before were both plus size. Fabletics, I have heard that these sell well. I decided to pick up a couple pairs from my local thrift store, and these did sell within a month for $24. Nike, this was another Nike one. These are kind of some of the reasons that I brought these in. I am not going to, I'm not going to counter, like on that one that was 65% off. I'm just trying to get rid of it. Things that I've had for a while, if you offer me, I will take it. Out with the old, in with the new. This one was listed, and within the first week that it was listed, I got multiple offers. Most of the offers were around this $20 price, and so after getting, I think I had it listed at like 35 maybe, after getting multiple offers at that exact same price within, you know, a dollar or two, I decided, hey, this is probably the price that it's going to be. I don't know anything about this, so I could be completely wrong. I don't do men's, especially not USA basketball jacket. Like maybe I could have gotten more. I have no idea, but it was $20 I didn't have the day before. Patagonia, y'all. Patagonia sells. It's a hat, so you know it's not going to sell for super high, but this was actually one of my Patagonia hats. I bought it at a thrift store and wore it a couple times, and I just didn't like the way that it fit, so I decided to sell it. It sold, you know, in under a month. This one is not sexy, and this is why I'm bringing it in, because not everything sells high and not everything sells fast and not everything is a sexy sale. These Steve Madden shoes I have had for probably 2 years. I thought they were kind of cute with a zipper in the back, and I think I got them at $1 a day, so I was like, oh cool, I'll do them for $1. I had them for 2 years and no one even offered it. It wasn't like I was holding out. I finally someone offered on Poshmark for $10, and I was like, get them out of here, take them and run. Free people. My eBay sell-through rate and my eBay average sale price is higher. I pay someone to list items for me. I take the photos, I do the shipping, but because of my busy schedule and to stay consistent, I pay someone to actually make drafts for me on eBay. And so I have decided to list things on eBay first, and then after a month or two, they go on to Poshmark, because what was happening when I was listing them on both places, I was paying someone to list these items on Poshmark and on eBay, and then I was just deleting them. So I give it a fair game on eBay first, and then I move it over to Poshmark. But if it's on Poshmark, it means that I've had it in my inventory for 2 to 3 months. Roxy, this is new with tags. From a palette, it sold pretty quickly as well. All right, so those are some of the top highlighted sales. If you guys want to see every single item that I sold in a time period, drop those notes down below. Let me know what your guys' most recent favorite sale was, or something you were just super excited to get rid of. If you liked this video, YouTube thinks that you would like this video, I will link a playlist of more videos I think you guys would probably enjoy here, and then make sure to hit that subscribe.